Before we start, guys, please make sure you stay until the end. If you make one common mistake, you may end up spending, guys, thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair, guys. Super helpful video to any of you having a Mercedes C-Class generation W204, guys, right here. If you need to find fuses, relays for oxygen sensor bank 2 sensor 1 and oxygen sensor bank 2 sensor 2. Sensor 1 refers to the upstream oxygen sensor before the catalytic converter. Sensor 2 refers to the downstream oxygen sensor, the one that's after the catalytic converter and detects if the catalytic converter is working properly. Stay with us, we'll explain where you can find them. And guys, please do not waste money on new sensors until you watch that video. It could be simple fix for any of you that want to see how to test upstream or downstream oxygen sensor on Mercedes W204. We'll have videos on our YouTube channels that will guys teach you how to do that step by step. And if you need to buy replacement parts too, we'll share the information in the description of the video below. So let's start on it now. Before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us, guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We make mechanical repair videos, engines, transmissions, bodywork, electrical, engine, transmission codes, fuses. Why we guys do all that? Because our mission here at the garage is, guys, to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. That way we can keep making these free videos. And guys, check out our YouTube channels. We have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's start on it now. So fuses, relays for oxygen sensor bank 2 sensor 1 and 2 are located in two different fuse boxes. Guys, many people told us we saved them thousands of dollars because of one video. It's known as Mercedes W204 fuse box location and diagram. Check it out because we have many hidden fuse boxes that most people do not know they even exist, guys. And if we come right here, now on the driver's side, next to the brake fluid reservoir, usually you're going to have that cover, that fuse box cover. You need to open the clips, gently pull the wire and the hose up, remove the cover. Underneath you have a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. Guys, let's explain why it's super important to test fuses and relays. That way you do not spend money on diagnostics, parts, repairs you may actually not even need. So, guys, you have different kinds of fuses and relays. We're talking about the maxi fuses, standard fuses right here. You have, watch how many different kinds of relays as well. Now, these fuses, sometimes you can clearly see if a fuse is burnt or not by looking at the element. But sometimes it's really sneaky. They can burn here on the side. It's hard to see. Some fuses will not be visible as well. And we had people that will spend thousands of dollars in repairs, replacing modules, even engine computers, when all they had to do, they assumed they had a good fuse. They pulled it out, they saw it, and they assumed it was good. But guys, you can easily test these fuses, and on some of these, most of them, they have even the terminals on top that allows you to check them with a voltmeter and find out if it's good or bad. You see, that's a good fuse. If it's blown, okay, like this one here, it's blown, nothing. Check this thing out, no connection. One next to it, okay. Right here, let me get good contact point. That's a good fuse, guys. You can see you can test them. Now, relays are harder to test, but with the voltmeter, fuses are super easy to test. All we have to do is set it on that setting and practically your ohm resistance setting, and you can find, guys, okay, if it works or not. For instance, that one was the good fuse. You can see it's going to go down to 0 ohms resistance, or you can go ahead, remove it and test it the same way, guys. It should have 0 ohm resistance. Now, relays, guys, are a little bit more complicated, but it's doable. It will take you a minute or two to find out how to do that. Now, we'll put, guys, links to a video that will explain how to test relays, how to test fuses, which battery terminal you need to reconnect and disconnect first if you're doing repairs, because that can cause modules to burn as well, and that can cost you thousands of dollars in repair. Check out the videos, they will be in the description of the video below. So let's start on it now. Here, guys, we need to check multiple fuses. Starting on this side, the fuse number will be either printed on the left or the right side of the fuse with very little numbers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. The first fuse we need to check is fuse number 4. Okay, let's come a little bit in an angle, okay, like that, because it wasn't visible. Fuse number 4. Then we need to check fuse number 6, like this one here. Check that one too, guys. Next, we need to check fuse number 25. We're talking about that 15 amp fuse right here next to the relay. After that, fuse number 27 will need to be checked. It's all the way in the back behind the relay, the last fuse. Next, check fuse number 34, guys. This fuse right here, fuse number 34. In the trunk you have two more that you need to check, and it's a fuse and a relay. Let's talk about that now. Coming here, we need to check fuse number 42, guys. 42 and fuse, and you may have a relay D on some models. If you have it, check it as well. All these are for engine management, so it's hard to tell exactly which fuses to check, but check all of them if you have problems with that. In this Mercedes W204, you're going to have all kinds of different fuses and relays that sometimes are hard to find, and if you're in the middle of nowhere, you may have a hard time finding one, guys. Replacement one, you may be stuck. It happened to us. So what we usually do, we buy some spare ones and we put in the glove box for a peace of mind. We'll share a link where you can get them at a really good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste money and time. That link will be in the description of the video below. Check it out for your convenience. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.